Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another stream. I am Gina, aka the Gina Chu. Welcome, everyone. Today, we are doing something that I did not know I was doing when I woke up this morning. Literally a last-minute thing. I am doing a second playthrough of Persona 3 Portable, which I'm really excited about. I love Persona 3. It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. It may be my favorite RPG of all time. I don't know. But Persona 3 Portable is just like the best version of it. And today is actually the 12th anniversary of the release of Persona 3 FES in America. So if I remember correctly, and I'm like 99% sure I do, Persona 3 was originally released in Japan, and then I think like a year or so later, it released as Persona 3 FES in America, FES being short for festival, and it added some stuff and also had this after story called The Answer, which is like an extra 20 hours or so of content. It's automatically defaults to hard mode, and this not really too much of a story, so I've seen playthroughs of it. I've never played it myself. I personally am not really into that, but that was how it came to America. And then I don't know how many years ago, actually I could probably tell you if I look it up. As I type away. That's the original Persona 3. I want the release date of Persona 3 Portable, released in 2000 and no, that's the original. Persona 3 FES released in 2007, correct. Let's see. Persona 3 Portable. Released in Japan in 2009 and released in North America on July 6, 2010. So it's almost 10 years since we've had Persona 3 Portable. I think the Persona 3 Portable is the best version of it. There's even more content. You get to play as a female character, which I think is really, really awesome. And one of the more interesting things about Persona 3 Portable as that is different from the other versions of Persona 3 is that you have the opportunity, if you play your cards right, to save a certain character. So that is the whole goal of this playthrough. Now, this playthrough is already not starting off exactly the way that I intended, and let me explain why. So my intention, because we played through this game before on stream, was to play a new game plus, which basically carries over like your money and your social links and your personas and all that. For some reason, and I'm sure that if I went back to the final stream of Persona 3 Portable, uploaded on the YouTube channel, that I would probably see that, like a dumbass, I did not make a clear game save. I have a save from right before the final battle, and that final battle, I believe on stream took me about 40-45 minutes or so. The first time I ever played it many years ago when I played Persona 3 FES on the PlayStation 2 took me like an hour and a half. And I kind of cut that time in half because I kind of knew what I was doing a little bit better. When we played it on stream, did not have time before stream to play the final boss over, nor would I really want to, because we're gonna go through it again anyway when we play through this. So we're gonna have to start from square one, which was not exactly my intention. It means we are going to have to do a little bit of grinding. That's all right though. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna play on easy mode like we did last time, so we don't have to waste too much time grinding. And we are going to go save a certain character. So here's the problem with this particular character, and just because if you have not seen Persona 3 before, I'm going to try to keep it vague. Okay, let's not have any spoilers. Okay, although I'll probably hint at some spoilers through the gameplay just because I'm a jerk and I like to do that. But there's a certain character that you could not save in the original versions of the game that we can save in Persona 3 Portable. But there's a couple things that we have to do. We have to give that person a particular item. We need to romance that particular person, which we are going to do, and I'm very excited about it. And we have to max out their social link. Now, the problem with this character's social link is that they have a very narrow window in which they are available to work on their social link. So basically, once that person's social link is available, I need to spend time with them every single time that person is available, because otherwise you're just not going to have time to max out their social link and finish the romance. I tried to look up some walkthroughs. There really wasn't a lot of information. A lot of it was really vague, but I'm pretty sure all we really have to do is max out the social link, make sure we give them that item, and then make sure we hang out with them an additional time after we max out the social link, because apparently that gives you like the romance scene, I guess. And then I guess it changes the ending a little bit. So that is the plan. I'm going to try to look into it more. If you have any more details on how to romance this character and how to save this character, more particularly the romance though, because if I'm going to have to romance them to save them, I might as well go all the way. Feel free to contact me and let me know. I played through the game already, so no worries about spoilers as far as messaging me privately. But you can come join our Discord. You can tweet me, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I've been looking on some websites and it's a little vague as to exactly how to do it, other than you need to spend time with this character every single time they are available. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough time to max out the social link. I'm also going to try to, if it's possible, increase my reputation with that character through the shrine. I didn't play much around with the shrine much, if I remember correctly, in the first playthrough of Persona 3 Portable that we did. But you can pay money there to kind of wish for a better relationship with a certain character, and it will, like, increase your relationship with that character, which, if I can do that before their social link initiates, should really help me along. So if I can do that, I would like to take advantage of that. But we'll see. It would be easier to take advantage of if I had a new game plus and didn't have to spend so much time working on other social links that I maxed out already. I don't even remember if I maxed that character's social link out the first time either. I really don't remember. But, anyway, we're gonna go for it. I have what I believe, if I remember correctly, is the same walkthrough as the first time. Now, for those of you who've never played Persona game before, never seen a Persona game, Persona 3 On adapts kind of a sort of partially, I guess, life simulator-y, really more like a visual novel type of thing, where there are things that you can do every day, not just to max your social links, but increase your stats, earn special items, all different kinds of stuff. And basically I use a walkthrough just so that I know, like, okay, this event is available on this day. This, you know, special mini quests to grab an item is available on this day, so I can get it as soon as possible so that I can get the item and, like, not waste too much time. It'll remind me this is the deadline for getting to this part of Tartarus, you know, all of that kind of stuff. It basically just helps guide me and make sure that I don't miss any of the important shit. It also gives me the answers for the quizzes in class, which helps increase my academics. Now, usually what I do just for fun is I will try to answer it myself and then I'll look at the walkthrough for the answers. But because we are going for a specific goal here, which is to save this character, I am going to do what I can to keep my stats up, because I read somewhere that like increasing your 3 stats, which is your academics, your courage, I forget what the third one is. It's been a long time since I played Persona 3. Apparently that makes them a lot more amenable to romance, or it makes you, I don't know. I know that certain choices that you make in dialogue with them can make gives you more, like, points towards their positive relationship, which can make their social links level up faster. Definitely want to do that. Also want to make sure that I have some kind of good persona of the arcana of the characters that I'm working on, because I believe that gives me an extra boost when talking to them, and that'll be very helpful with this character that we're trying to save, since there's such a small window in which to max out their stats. So I'm going to give myself every opportunity I can to make this happen. I did look at my previous save file right before the boss battle. In fact, I'll show it to you, because the amount of time that I put on it was, it was a thing. So, I'm just saying, it's a thing. Okay. We could watch the opening videos too, I suppose, in case you guys haven't seen them. This is the specifically Persona 3 portable opening scene. There's also one that the original Persona 3 had, but this is the Persona 3 portable one. The Pupper! The best character. This looks really bad if you don't know what this game is about! Love that. Love that for us! Song's not bad. Fuka's best girl, fight me. I like the other Persona music better though. So if you don't know what a persona is, in case you haven't seen this series before, a persona is basically a creature that is kind of a reflection of your true inner self. If you've ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they're kind of like stands, except traditionally, each person has their own specific persona, kind of like a JoJo character would have their own individual stand, except the main character, the characters that we play, tend to have the ability to switch out personas, and we kind of collect them like fucking Pokemon. But anyway, to show you my last save file, on the one that unfortunately is not a clear save file, because why would that ever happen? This is the one right before the final battle. I was level 78 and I'd been playing for 68 hours and 16 minutes. So considering that the final boss, like I said, took us about 45 minutes, and then there's the after stuff and so, I would say probably it took us 69 and a half hours. Nice. I hit the DO button at the same time I hit the nice button. I'm sorry! I have too many sound files ready to go! Anyway, yeah, so it took us a little over 69 hours, which actually is pretty nice. It took me about 125 hours the first time I played through on, when I played Persona 3 FES on my PlayStation 2 many years ago. So clearly, I've gotten less paranoid about leveling stuff up and whatnot. Also, streaming just tends to make me not worry too much about decisions, because I'm just like, I'm streaming, just pick something and go, you know? So we don't have any clear save files, unfortunately. I looked into downloading one as well, like, because, like, GameFAQs and stuff has, like, some downloadable save files that you can use to make a New Game Plus. But they're all, like, maxed out money, maxed out social links, all the personas, maxed out stats, and it's like, first of all, that's a little much. I don't need to go that ham with it, because the New Game Plus lets you carry over all that stuff from the previous playthrough. I just want to carry over what I had before. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted. I'm not looking to cheat. I just wanted some kind of benefit from New Game Plus, but unfortunately, we're not going to get that. I apologize. I must have ended the stream, like, before the end of the credits, and then maybe after the credits it lets you make a clear save and I just didn't do it. Totally my fault. I feel bad, but we're gonna start from scratch because that's what we do. Welcome to the world of P3P. Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. That is the biggest difference from the original game to Persona 3 Portable, is you can only play as Minato, that guy on the left, but now we have a female character that we can play as, which means we can romance all the dudes. Last time we romanced Akihiko, king of my heart and soul, but this time we're not romancing him. We're romancing a different character, one we are going to save. The course of the game will change based on the character's gender. I don't know about the course of the game. It wasn't really that different from what I remember playing as Minato, the guy on the left. Minako is the default name of the girl on the right. But there are a couple of scenes that you get to see from a different perspective because of your gender, which is kind of cool. By choosing a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original Persona 3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience Persona 3. I don't think you need to play as Minato to really understand the game. I think if you have never played it before and you want to play as a female character, you can do that. Hello, Shinoka. Hello, and Burn My Bread as well. Indeed. Burn My Bread is a great version of Burn My Dread. It's a great song. The whole soundtrack of this game is incredible too. If you've never played this game before, get ready for the bangingest soundtrack ever. The female character added to this game is not just for female players. That is true. She's also for veterans of Persona 3 and Persona 3 Fest who want a new perspective. Yeah, I mean, if you like the game enough to play as both genders, do it. It can be a little interesting to see the differences, but really, it's not like you're losing something profound by playing one over the other. Yeah, it changes some social links. You get to see some scenes from a different perspective. But we are going to be playing as the female main character because why wouldn't we? This is the only thing I don't like about Persona 4 Golden is that Persona 4 Golden should have had a female main character. I would have died. Tell me you would not have romanced Kanji given the chance. Tell me. If you say no, you're lying. So romance Kanji. Yes, let's begin the story as the female main character, please. We're gonna go on easy again because I didn't have a clear save file to do New Game Plus and I don't want to spend 5,000 hours grinding. So just for the ease of stream, we're gonna go on easy. But I have beaten this game on normal before, okay? So let's all calm down. He would have dated Kanji, that beefy boy. Hell yeah! Kanji is best girl, as my friends and I always say. Yes, and you cannot change the difficulty. I will proceed in easy mode, I'm very sure. Thank you very much. Now, please enjoy the game. That's probably why it took me half the time to beat this game than the original playthrough, too, because I originally played through on the PS2 in normal mode. So, it's a beefy game, guys. You gotta be willing to put some time into it. Hey, Shinoko, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Chu-Chu Club. So appreciate you hitting that follow button. Okay, you guys can read this. I don't want to tire out my voice today because my throat's feeling a little scratchy. Those allergies are just amazing. Terminal Station Evening. I also do want to say that the original version on Persona 3 Fest had fully anime-style animated cutscenes, as well as a 3D model that you could run around with, like Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden. But because the PSP didn't really have the processing power for that kind of stuff, we get a lot of still images. And when you see us running around the world map, it's going to kind of just be like a little reticule that you move around. We're not really going to get the full visual, physical experience of playing Persona 3 Fest. Akihiko's voice is like butter. The number one reason why I got Persona 3 Portable, like, the day it came out, was so that I could romance the shit out of Akihiko. Because honestly, goals, like, he's amazing. And Liam O'Brien, incredible, incredible job doing his voice. The station is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere, this is way more impactful with the animations. I'm sorry.
Put it to my head.
Don't do it! You have so much to live for!
Pull the trigger. No chickening out.
There's burn my bread. He really is so good.
No, I can't.
Inside the New City passenger train, Ane Hazaru.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who were in a hurry.
If this is not loud enough for you guys, let me know. I can try and change the volume on it.
The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island.
Ah, Tatsumi Port Island.
To board before our departure.
So excited. You arrived late. It's almost midnight. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. You're in the Heaven Dungeon in Persona 4 Golden, and the boss... Yeah, the boss in the Heaven dungeon was not fun to deal with. It was not a fun one. The only thing you're hitting Persona 4 and 5 are not dating my boys. I mean, Persona 4 and Persona 5 just really need female main characters so that I can romance Kanji and I can romance Ryuji. I've not only played through like the beginning part really of Persona 5. I really hope they bring it to PC so that we could stream the whole damn thing, because I would lose my damn mind in excitement. Yusuke's great too. He was a fun character. As you walk through the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. It's fine. This is a world where people are coffins. It's an eerily gigantic moon. Gekukan High School, Iwa Todai dorm. This is the dorm mentioned on your admission pamphlet. This is also a Persona 3, 4, and 5 thing. Where you always play a character who was just here for the first time.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
This kid. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I choose this fate from my own free will. Below is a blank to sign your name. Now we need to cover the name. I think I put in my own name last time. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Hold on one second. I just like female characters, to be honest. I enjoy playing as female characters. Also, my cup of water is going to ruin my lip tint. First world problems. Okay. I think I used my real name in the first game. I might use the default name instead. Which, again, I know is Minako. I don't know... I don't know what... Is it... Arisawa? Did I pull that out of my ass or did I remember correctly? Arisato. Close. Close. I was close. Arisato was probably from something else that I've played or seen. I was very close. Still not correct, though. I still don't get credit. But we're gonna go with that. Yes, I shall proceed.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away.
You're not wrong.
So it begins.
The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there?
The taste of nuts and honey, Mr. Scrooge. Every time.
How can you be... But it's...
What do you mean?
Don't tell me.
The girl is holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait.
Oh my god. Hold on one second, guys. My allergies are killing me. Give me just 1 minute. I hate the spring so much. I do have very bad allergies. I will be right back. Oh, my monitor's deciding to be an asshole too. Right. My monitor's power cord is loose and has been for years. And sometimes it just decides not to work. Like this morning, my monitor just didn't turn on and I had to finagle with it until it turned on. And it just turned off on me when I sat down. Allergies are the pain in the ass. I hope you have some good meds. I do. I have allergy meds that I take, but not quite yet. In about an hour, I will take my nightly allergy meds. But I do have them. You'll hear my alarm go off. It is a stream tradition. The alarm goes off and then everybody screams at me, "Take your pills!" This feels like coming home. I love these characters so much.
The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here.
How is the volume compared to my voice? Is it too low? Is it too loud? Because it sounds a little low to me. I can always put it up in my headset, but if it sounds low to you too, then I gotta increase the volume on my output. And not just my headset.
She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm.
Yeah, I'm only here temporarily.
Is it okay for her to be here?
I guess we'll see.
I'd say it's a free country, but I don't know Japan's laws, so... I'm louder than the game. Let me put it up just a little bit. And I also love Mitsuru. On my original playthrough when I played Persona 3 Fest, I romanced wow. I was about to call her Yukiko, but that's Persona 4. I romanced the other girl. I didn't romance Mitsuru because her social link starts much later in the game than most other ones. Oh, there goes my monitor again. Son of a bitch. Hold on one second. You're gonna get to hear my computer go bonkers as I try to fix my monitor. Okay, here we go. What the heck is happening? Hold on. Oh. Something happened. Hold on one second. Where's my sound mixer? Volume mixer. Oh. That's a little loud. I feel like that sounds a little better. Let's do it. I swear.
This is Yukari Takura.
Yukari. Not Yukiko. Yukari. I romanced Yukari the first time around because I think she's a pretty cool character. I really wanted to romance Mitsuru the first time around, but she started so late and I was playing through for the first time and I was like, oh, I don't have time to romance her. There's so much going on. There's like so much going on in the plot by that point. But honestly, in my opinion, like, just like, I don't know.
She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
I have the best girl in this game. It's not any of these girls.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Hi, Yukari. Yeah, P3 is a great cast. Really cool characters. Why do you have a gun? How about you have a gun? Isn't this a normal dorm? You know what? We're just gonna pretend that we didn't see the crazy. It's fun. It's very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I should be looking at my walkthrough, by the way. There's nothing that I can really do today. So.
Nice to meet you too.
It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, my room's on a different floor than the boys. I'm used to it being on the 2nd floor. Yeah, because I think it is on the 2nd floor, and the boys are on the 2nd floor, so if you play as the guys, I think it's on the 2nd floor.
Your thing should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, so you definitely didn't see the coffins and the guns and the thing.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
There's definitely no plot here. It's fine. Dormitory, 3rd floor hallway, at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Does that boy live here? I signed some contract. Some weird kid just gave it to me, and I just signed it. It's like the terms of service. Nobody reads that shit. I just signed my name, so I can. Is that a problem? No. Did that boy live here?
What are you talking about? Come on, it's not funny.
I was not trying to be funny. Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, there's nothing to see here. It's all in your mind.
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Aside from... See, if I were her, I'd be like, aside from all the coffins, everything was hunky-dory. Oh, what do you mean?
You know what Never mind. It seems like you're all right.
I'm Peachy Keen Jelly Bean.
I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Yeah, it's too late in the night for questions. Question time is over. You gotta walk down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Oh, God, I love the music from this game so much. That reminds me. I was gonna say I have the soundtrack on my MP3 player. And then I remembered that my MP3 player is dead. I have to put it next to me so that I remember to charge it. Button to display. Yep. Okay. So normally in the original game in Persona 3 FES, you would, have an actual person and this would all be 3D and you could run around. But like I said, the PSP doesn't have that kind of processing power. So we're just a little reticule. Whee! So we can study at we can't do this right now, but we can study at our desk. We can look in the mirror. Reflects your regular face. Sometimes we will be super healthy and have lots of energy. Sometimes we may be really tired or sick, depending on how hard we push ourselves. 2 in the morning? Where are you from, Shinoko? Yeah, it is. I mean, Persona 3 in and of itself has very visual-like tendencies. The majority of the Persona games do, but the PSP version definitely does because there's just not a lot around. We could also go to the calendar. We can see what day it is, and we can also see the phases of the moon, which is very important. Like I said, we can't study now. It'll probably tell us, yeah, we're too tired, and sometimes the game will just be like, go the fuck to sleep. Like, full-on Morgana levels of go the fuck to sleep. It won't even let me look at the TV, but normally on the TV you can order stuff. That happens a little bit later in the game, though. Or you can check I think you can check, like, the weather or the news or something. There's things you can do, but anyway, all we can do really right now is go to sleep. Oh, you're European, okay. I'm from New York, so I'm over here in America. Yeah, we don't need Morgana. We don't need Morgana being like, shouldn't you go to sleep? I want to stay up all night doing nothing but making thieves' tools. Just lock picks for days. I don't know about you, but that's what I did. I saved scum to pick lock picks is basically what I did. I don't know about you, but majority of my time in Persona 5, I really want to play that game in full so bad. I should go to bed early. I shall sleep. Well, I am now, thanks.
Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Totally!
Then let's go.
See, I could be a brat and just fight against it, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna play. Okay. Inside the New City passenger train, Ane Hazaru. Oh, this is another great song. The music in this game's so good.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, what the situation here is either the school's on the mainland and the dorms are like on an island, or the dorms are on the mainland and the school is on like an island. You have to go over the sea to get from the school to the... Yeah.
From there, we walk.
Yeah, I think the school's on the island.
Ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle.
Answers my question, yeah. So, the dorms are on the mainland, but you have to take a kind of bullet train over the sea to get to school.
Oh, look, you can see it now.
There she is! Our home away from home.
Morning. Well, here we are.
Oh, Persona 5 is your first Persona! Wow! That's kind of cool. I love that there's like a new generation of people getting into Persona. Persona 3 was my first Persona. It looks like you played through Persona 4, so I will say, have you played through all Persona 4? I should ask before I say what I'm about to say. Persona 5 is also different in a lot of ways from Persona 3 and Persona 4, so...
Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here.
You played it only till the Heaven Dungeon. Alright, well then what I'm about to say is way before the Heaven Dungeon. The first taste... Well, I saw a little bit of Persona 3 when a friend of mine was playing it, but when I really got into the Persona series was when, we were sleeping over at a friend's house because we were all going into the city for New York Comic Con. And my friend brought his PS2 and Persona 4, and he loaded it up, and he was at the Shadow Teddy fight. And, I watched that fight and said, what level of drugs is this game on? This is incredible, I must play it. And so I did.
You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Yeah, where do babies come from? Where's my classroom?
Posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about. You mean the guns and the coffins? And the plot? There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Alright, press the square button to select an area and go there immediately. So we can go around to all the doors and stuff, or we can press square and it'll just give us a list. The important place here is this little lady right here. So I start off with 3,000 yen, so I believe this will tell it. Do we get... No. Oh, I didn't really want to buy a Yon Begone. Whatever. That's okay. I'm gonna want a Yon Begone anyway. Basically what Yon Begone does is, certain activities in this game will make us tired, and Yon Begone gets rid of that. Apple Strudel, I believe, probably just heals. Food usually heals. And a book cover, I think, is like a gift that you can give someone. Your Persona 5 is a Let's Play. You need this. You were like, damn, I need this in my life. It is visually the most stunning of all the Persona games. I believe it is so fucking stylish. Persona 3 and Persona 4 are too, but like Persona 5 is like a whole other level of like mind blown. Then you got a PS Vita and Persona 4 dancing. Okay. So so Persona 5 is your gateway, huh? Let's look at the bulletin board. You can't find your name. Let's look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Minako Arisato, Class F. You look closer and notice that the name Yukari Takeba is also on the list. It seems you'll be in the same class as her. Cool. Alright. I think I have to go to the faculty office first. So see what we got here. We got the faculty office. Oh, I know who that is. A man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. These two precious little angels. Do you see? Every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. That is fantastic. The teachings of Bushido are important then That's not correct. Screw you, Bebe. I'm not doing your French accent. Bebe's great. We'll see more of him later. Yeah, Bebe is one of those protect him at all costs kind of characters. This is the nurse's office, which we can use to help us if we're feeling sick. You're another one that we run into too. Yeah, you are. Was that just You're very confused. Alright, let's go into the faculty office. Nanako is literally the most precious. I love Nanako. Even though I am female, sometimes when I come home, my brother's like, "Welcome home, big brother." Very funny. Alright, let's go to the faculty office.
Oh, are you the new student?
Yes, that's me.
7th grade, correct?
Yep, the teacher is flipping through pages in a file.
You've lived in a lot of different places.
I have.
In 1999, and that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon.
Oh, goody.
As you begin the new school year,
The principal.
each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
The principal continues with his speech. You can hear the students around you whispering about something.
Got a transfer student.
That's me.
Yep, I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
That is absolutely Akihiko's voice actor. That is Liam O'Brien. Also, for those of you who have been part of the stream before or have played the Zero Escape series, hearing Dio's voice is going to be very disturbing now, considering it's a whole other world. Oh, my brother is a huge gamer. He loves FF14. I love FF14 too. I haven't played in a while, but I do enjoy FF14. Persona 2, I've watched Let's Plays of. It's a very different game from 3, 4, and 5. Like, 3, 4, and 5 very much kind of broke the mold. But I do love the characters, and the story is interesting, too. But that's probably not something that I would ever stream, because, well, the final boss of Persona 2. If you haven't gotten there yet, but if you know, you know. Yes, I do love FF14. It's been a while since I played it. I'm almost at level 35. After that, I have to pay for a subscription. I gotta save up for that.
Be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
Yeah! Don't get her in trouble. She's been nice to me so far. Except that she brought up the fact that my parents are dead! It's like the rumors will stop anytime soon. That's a very school thing whenever you're new in school. I transferred to a lot of different schools as a kid, so I know that feeling, and I hate it. Homeroom is over. You begin your first after school session is about to begin. We know who that is. The king is here! Junpei! Who are you?
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
Again, for our Zero Escape friends, very different Junpei than the one we're used to.
Here when I was in 8th grade.
Oh, you're level 80? Oh my gosh. I'm not sure, like, what data center I'm on. Being that we're in different countries, it might be different. Right now, I'm, Ninja. No! No! I'm a rogue. The pirate type of character. Wow. It has been way too long since I've touched FF14. I just love DPS. And I looked at my brother and I said, what is the closest thing to a rogue? And he was like, go to the fishing area in Limsa Laminsa, or Lisa Sensei as we call it here on stream. And he's like, go talk to the pirates and just dual wield some daggers and get out of my face. So that's what I did.
I know how tough it is being the new kid.
You're a summoner scholar. That's cool.
So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
Well, that's very kind of you, Junpei. Thank you. I'm sure that there's no, there's no other reason why you would be approaching me right now. I really appreciate it.
Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't?
You were very close, Junpei, but Yukari had to come in.
Ever think you might be bothering someone?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, the biggest tragedy of Persona 3 Portable is that we can't romance Junpei.
What? But I was just being friendly.
But that's okay because there's another person I ship him with in this game. That'll be happening too.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
I'm glad to have a friend.
Friend? Oh, you mean me?
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm glad we ended up in the same class too.
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun.
It's okay, I'm with it and I also ship them, right? It's adorable.
By the way, you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning.
Yep.
A couple of cuties like you walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Oh my lord.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that?
Yeah, I'm new! Junpei!
Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
Also, archery club sounds so badass.
Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything. If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
Junpei is like the broest of all bros. I just wish that I could, kiss him a little bit. That's all. It's fine. It's fine. Remember that.
Cool. Well, I'll be seeing you around then.
Junpei caught up to you in the halls and persuaded you into letting him walk you back to the dorm.
Check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
We will definitely be doing after school activities. It's important. You made small talk with Junpei while walking back. I gotta figure out which one of those I'm gonna do. You know what I actually should probably do? I should load up my previous save from our first playthrough and look up what I did and do like the other thing of that so that we can have new content on the stream. That's the thing I need to do off stream. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. Yes, so the sign-in sheet is where we save. Thank you. So this is where we save. which I should probably do, actually. So I want to make sure that I don't save over my... because I do want to look it up. Alright, let's save here. Cool. Okay, so we can talk to Mitsu a little bit. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. You must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. So we can't leave the dorm at night for now. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. You're probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe, yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Your name is Mitsuru, not, you know, Morgana. Just... thank you both for just... why? So we're not going to go to the 4th floor yet. This is the 3rd floor, though. And, we do have these vending machines. So, we have a Cielo Mist, which actually I had a glass of Sierra Mist with dinner tonight, so that's funny. Sobe, and Mad Bull. I'm going to buy a Mad Bull because we need one. For what? Wouldn't you like to know? We'll figure it out later. Anyway, yes, there's really not much else that we can do. Oh my god, wait. The walkthrough that I'm using to kind of guide me suggested knocking on Akihiko's door. We're not going there. Alright, it's fine. A young man walks down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
That's so weird. It's so weird because all I can think of is Dio! And Dio is such an asshole, and Akihiko is such a nice guy. It was weird playing Virtue's Last Reward after playing Persona 3, being like, I'm so used to this voice being such a nice guy. Now I'm like, I'm so used to this voice being an asshole. Oh, Lord. Oh, I know Liam O'Brien is a lot of different stuff, but he was a really dickish character in one of the games that we played not too long ago on stream. And he uses the same voice, so it's just very weird. I'm so used to him screaming about him saving the world and planting bombs and telling people to fuck off. I can't. It's so weird.
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
Oh, that's so bizarre.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
Apathy syndrome?
I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a
His voice is great.
mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
No, it is not. I love that boy so much. But we're not going for his booty this time around. We're going for someone else. Did you hear the rumor? Something about a bathroom? No! Not that one! I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming! It's coming!" Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? Ah, Miss Toriumi. The things I know about Miss Toriumi. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Ugh, why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he also produced fine literature. Okay, so one of the things I do remember about this game is that I cannot voice everything by the teachers because they drone on and on and on and on, and my vocal cords will collapse in on themselves. So you're just gonna have to read along. Does his name begin with S who you want to romance? Yes. He was the other one in line behind Akihiko, and I already romanced Akihiko the first time, so now we're going for him. I'm very excited. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who's my favorite author? Tell me now before I smack that hat off your head. Wait, what? Who does she like? So I'm gonna look up the answer, but Utsubo Kubota is, I believe, who she said. Correct. That's right. So you were listening to me after all. You know I like to pay attention. The biggest lie. You saved my bacon, Minako. Yes. Yes, I did. Minako gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. I'm so charming. That was the third one, by the way. Just academics, charm, and courage. And I've never romanced this person, by the way. So if you've seen any of his romance, please no spoilers. That goes for everybody watching this on YouTube, anywhere. No spoilers. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm. It seems a little slow now, but once the game ramps up, we will have free reign to do many, many fun things. The dormitory lounge. Yukari is already here talking with an unfamiliar man.
So, this is our new guest.
Carlos!
If you know, you know.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsuki. Maybe a little.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Well, we don't really need any of the answers to these questions. Like, why did you come here? I mean, we could ask him that. Who else lives here and I saw something odd is not going to, really get us anywhere. There's a lot of crying. I bawled my eyes out when I first played this game many, many years ago. And then during the ending credits, when his face came up, I just sat and sobbed for like a half hour. And then we cried together on stream. But there will not be tears this time, my friend. Oh no! There will be no tears. Yeah, there probably still will be tears. It's fine. Why did you come here?
Of course.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
Yeah, so we can basically just keep asking questions until we say, no, not really.
I hope you have a successful school year.
Well, thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, don't feel free to do your homework. That's one of my favorite things about my stream, and I have a lot of people tell me this, that they do a lot of studying or do their homework with my streams in the background. That's like one of the biggest compliments. I love that. So please, never apologize. I appreciate you hanging out. And education is very important, so.
You should go to bed early.
My God! Would you guys stop?
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm.
That is not what they say.
Please forgive the bad pun.
I love bad puns. That was just terrible. There's a bell curve, okay? You have, like, word puns, which are cool, and then you get to, like, so terrible that they're great, and then you get to a point where it's just, like, it's bad and you should feel bad. It's like a, you know, it's like a bell curve. You appreciate me ow, my heart! Thank you, you're very nice. You guys know my heart hurts. Also, this is going to be our last stream before Friday, which is our 4-year stream anniversary. We're going to be doing lots of horror games that day. In case you're watching this, you didn't know, we are having lots of horror games going on this Friday to celebrate 4 years of streaming. I'm very excited about it.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
Well, I tell a lot of lame jokes, that's fine. You decide to return to your room and sleep. Later, in a certain room in the dormitory. A certain room.
Working hard?
Horror, my weakness. Oh no!
So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well,
A stand user?
for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, oh god, this is the most painful background you ever did see. Meanwhile, in the back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away. Oh, by the way, since we're talking about Persona, I know last time we were talking about JoJo, and I showed you guys my morning alarm, but I should show you what my ringtone is. Because it is relevant to this game. Are you ready? Let's see if I can get it to play. That's not what I wanted at all. Hold on. Nope. Damn it, I hit the wrong thing again. When the options switch. Wait, is it gone? What? Oh, maybe it didn't transfer over when I changed phones a while back. Oh my god, okay, we have to find it again. Hold on. I'm gonna have to download it again. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I know why. I know where it went. No? Wow, is it really gone? Okay, I'm gonna have to find myself a new ringtone at some point. That's how often people call me, by the way. I never talk on the phone anyway. But I used to have the Juness theme as my ringtone, not like the regular theme song, but like the Muzak version that played you know, in Juness. It's the greatest.
KJ Radio presents The Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
But I wake up to a JoJo song. I love me some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
What the? What's happening to me?
Bad things. Bad things are happening to you. Back in a certain room in the dormitory.
The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Thank you for the exposition, Ikutsuki. I appreciate it.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential.
The potential.
She must. If she didn't, they would have prayed by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
You should! No, it's fine. It's fine. I get it. I really should be mistress, but that's fine. You can call me that if you want. It's fine. Oh, Velvet Room, how I've missed you.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
By the way, can we talk about how the worst part of Persona 5 is the fact that Igor's voice actor passed away and they had to get a new one? Because the original Igor voice is perfection? Just saying.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Oh, goody. The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one.
No, the English voice actor passed away. Sad.
That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Sure, I understand.
On to this.
Obtained velvet key.
There's still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps.
It is close enough to allergy pill time that I'm taking it. I'm struggling today. I'm on the bus to Struggle Street. It's because the weather has been just absolutely bananas here in New York. Yesterday it was like 30s and torrential downpouring. Today it was like sunny and like in the 60s, just all over the place. You feel like you had a strange dream. But it's time to go to school. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Today's a full moon. That definitely doesn't bode well for anything. It's fine. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? I know what you mean. See, last time we played ourselves off as like this serious academic because I felt like that was more geared towards Akihiko, but we're not romancing him now, so we're just gonna be honest. Right? You go from dead to be completely full of energy again. It's such a great feeling. Then again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. So basically, this is kind of your hint as to, well, you'll see. Oh, but we have that classic literature today. That means we're stuck with nasty old... Oh, God. Oh, God, Ikoda. This guy. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. Listen, I'm much of a fan of literature as the next guy, but... Wrong, wrong, wrong! Nobody understands me! Cut my life into pieces. So, basically what we just heard Junpei say is basically a kind of, hint as to this particular situation. We're going to run into this a lot, where we have the choice to either doze off or stay awake. Staying awake will increase our academics. Dozing off will allow us to feel refreshed, which can help us be super energized to do stuff. Or if we are super tired from pushing ourselves too far, it can help us be refreshed so that we can do stuff later. Yes! Muraoka is the worst! My God. What a sleazebag Muraoka is. Blech. He deserved what he got! But there's no reason for me to sleep, so I'm gonna stay awake, Queen. Open your textbooks. Issei Monogatari, The Origin of Japanese Literature. It's a very... You youngsters might call it da bomb. You kids these days, you may refer to it as funky fresh. I can tell you people are studying. But my academics has increased. Okay, boomer. Oh, God. That's going to be relevant a lot, isn't it? You met Yukari at the shoe boxes and decided to go back together. Oh, Polonium Mall.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekukan students come here after school.
And we will be doing so many times.
There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kind of not for us yet.
It is if you're smart enough. It can be. Also, can we talk about how you get to come here and go to that nightclub in Persona 4? I love it. The Polonium Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school. We don't really have okay boomers and millennials. I only heard in English forums. Yeah, we're probably... America's probably the only country that does dumb crap like that. I know. We're just a mess. The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. Moonlight's a little tough to read books in. I've tried. But I do like reading quietly at night. I am a big fan. That reminds me, I need to pick up a new book today because I finished the book that I was reading today. It's awesome. Let's save. Okay. So it looks like the only thing we really can do is go to bed. So, we are tired today. We should go to bed early. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to go to bed. Are you going to make me do it the hard way? Okay, fine. Thank you. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Regular face. And today's full moon. Can we watch any TV? Probably not. Nope. Alright. Well, let's go to bed. Why are you not allowing me to go to bed? What do I have to do that I haven't done yet? Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed early. Oh, there we go. Again, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first.
Not me, bitch. I'm special.
Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
That's my favorite Akihiko face. He's just like, ah!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's so weird. I'm imagining him threatening. Oh my gosh.
One of them, Akihiko?
I usually stay away from political discussions just as kind of a rule, Shinoko, but again, I don't disagree with anything that you've said. So,
Yes,
as far as politics is concerned, at least. And I have the same hope that you do. Thank you. It's nice to see someone from outside America that kind of sees that we citizens don't necessarily feel the same way that those in power in our country do. It's nice to see. So thank you for that.
What the? You've got to be kidding me.
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room.
It's a thick boy.
Go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here.
That's my alarm. I already took my medicine.
To us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice.
Like he'd turn it down.
What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
Yeah, I should go check. Let's go check outside. What's going on?
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long, thin implement. It seems to be a naginata.
Let's go.
I love that she fights with the naginata, by the way. It's so cool. Akihiko's voice is very seductive. Liam O'Brien has a very nice voice. I'm just so used to hating Dio so much that I can't get it out of my head. I'll be fine once we get further into the game, but it's just very weird. Dormitory, first floor, rear entrance.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer.
Man, 1910 times were scary.
Keep moving, hurry.
The dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now. Huh?
Man, the monsters in Persona are nothing if not unique and interesting. I would present to you the penis persona. Google it. It's hilarious. It's a thing. But yeah, I love the designs of enemies and personas and stuff in the Persona series. They're pretty great.
Climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru. Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
Because it worked so well for you in the beginning. It's one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. Go for it, Yukari! Ah! Well, I guess it's our turn then. I love this track. It's one of my favorites. Besides for Deep Breath, which is like my favorite. Do do do, yeah, yeah. Do 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 do. Savage!
What on earth was that?
The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have attained a new persona. Also, as a Saint Seiya fan, seeing you, and also as a fan of Greek mythology, just Orpheus and the harp behind it. It's good. You've obtained a new persona. Well, this is kind of my persona, really. This is kind of
Is it over?
my persona. The persona.
It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
Get away from me.
You have to save her! Quick, let's teach you how to do battle! Just that battle pose is so badass! This makes me miss the original game's battle song, though. I mean, Mass Destruction's so good. I do know Danganronpa. I've never played it. I've seen a little bit of one of the games. But I know of it. I ding-a-linged. I like how my academics is slacker, my charm is plain, my courage is timid. And here is Orpheus. Strength and I think it's enervation technically. And we learned Augie! We got some fire up in this bitch! The monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness. Bye-bye!
Are you okay? Come on. Please. Can you hear me? Answer me.
This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to it. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling.
It was.
That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
I mean, so I like mystery games. That genre of game is interesting to me. Not sure if that series in particular would be interesting to me. It's very zany, and I'm not fond of some of the game mechanics that I've seen from it. But I know about it. I mean, I know of it. Persona.
Persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
That's what Orpheus is.
Use your persona ability. You must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world.
Indeed it does.
Shouldn't keep you here.
You know what I just realized? In the background, there are multiple doors, and some of them are covered. I assume there are two, like, different things that you can do in the Velvet Room. I forget. There's also multiple ways you can access the Velvet Room, but I wonder if, like, you know, other people are coming into the Velvet Room.
Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord.
The only thing that I really know about the Velvet Room off the top of my head is that the appearance of the Velvet Room is different for everyone.
Until then, farewell.
Like, here it's an elevator. Persona 4, it's a limousine. And in Persona 5, it's a jail. Your head is getting clearer. Oh, I'm in the hospital. Well, that's just not good. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Like trash. Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
What were those things?
Shadows, they're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona.
Who said the room takes the shape of the heart of the guest? Yeah. And in Persona 4, Marcus said anything that happens in the room doesn't happen without reason. That's also true. I'm not sure. I mean, I think that Persona 5 being a jail, I think that's obviously the reason why the main character would be in the velvet room in the shape of a jail. It's very obvious. I'm not sure about Persona 3 and Persona 4, though. The only reason why I can think of an elevator here is just because of Tartarus. You know what I mean? It's a huge fucking tower that you must ascend, so I guess an elevator kind of makes sense. Not really sure about the limo in Persona 4, though.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
Oh, it's fine, Queen.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Ah.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99.
In the long days of 1999.
There was a big explosion in the area.
To drive his answers to the truth, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to really think about, like, the overall plot. I don't know.
Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Hey, listen, that stuff is scary. I was scared too.
Really? But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
I think that happens once or twice also, where they did not record another, like, they didn't record another line with the correct gender.
So, thanks for listening.
That's okay.
Wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
Yo, long time no see. Did you get an upset stomach or something? Yeah! Something to tell me. What is it? I'm not supposed to say anything. What? You can't just say that and walk away. Get the fuck back over here, Junpei. Someone's full of energy today. I can hear you from all the way over there. It's Yucatan. Whenever he says Yucatan, I think of the Yucatan Peninsula for some dumb reason. Other languages are difficult. And listen, I come from America where we learn, in grade school we learn, like, well, they try to teach us some of a foreign language, but I feel like people in other countries are more worldly when it comes to other languages. Like, it's more normal to be fluent in multiple languages in other countries. I learned quite a bit of Italian all through high school, which is kind of like Spanish. But other languages are rough. Oh my god. You don't want to show up together because you don't want people talking? Anyway, I need to talk to her. Bye! Get fucked, Junpei! Woo! So I'd hit you with this thing first in the morning. But Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school. Okay. Yeah, I think we know what's coming. Oh god, this guy. They're just huge elephants. They're not. I'm so tired of lessons about stones. Yeah. Yeah, can we tell that you're a fan of the Sengoku era? Just a guess. It's tough being an adult. And then we call it a day. I'll just ask a student a question and be like, that's learning! The style of houses? I don't know. Mud huts? That's just my guess. It's the correct answer. Mud huts! Okay! The huts were built by digging a hole into the ground and supporting the roof. We write so much English because of games that were like, you need English and English anime subtitles. Yeah, English is a rough language to learn. Especially if you're going to come to America and speak it, because we have a lot of like slang terms that we use in a lot of everyday life that, like, if you're not a fluent English speaker, can be rough to understand. English is rough. We have a really dumb language. I tried teaching myself German once many years ago. Did not go well. I do very much enjoy it as a language, though. It's no use, I can't get interested. Everything else is so dull. You're very welcome. Ako told you. I am really smart. Yes, we have to go to the dorm. Okay. So there's no one here in the lounge. I was told to go to the 4th floor. Let's save beforehand. I try to save whenever I have the opportunity. Here we go. Cutting me to do and the chairman and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
Sure.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Hi, Aki. Oh, God, I can't. That smile and that... I can't. We have to resist the temptation of you during this playthrough, Akihiko. You're not the goal this time round, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't think it's an aggressive language. No. I don't think so. I really got into it because when I was younger, I really liked hardcore rock, so I really got into Rammstein, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed hearing the language from their music, and I was like, I'm gonna teach myself German. And I was like, I can do it. I can totally learn German.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I would say you're insane. In fact, I'm going to say, excuse me?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The street lights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting.
Is it the old lady that you murdered, Dio? Is it the bombs that you planted, Dio? Is it the fucking Scientologist cult you're a part of? So weird. Akihiko is a big dentation. Yeah, I mean, I understand why people would call it aggressive. I feel like they just say that because there's a lot of, like, hard sounds to some of the words, but I don't think it's, like, an aggressive language, you know. I like it. I don't know.
You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Yeah, you would love that.
Why are you always like that?
Even though it's the same voice as Dio from Virtue's Last Reward, though, like, the voice he uses for Akihiko is a lot more mellow and a lot less playful and sneery and, you know.
You just got hurt the other day.
Yeah, you've got that perpetual bandage on your face there, buddy.
He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short.
Hell yeah.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
You mean like us?
The power you used the other night.
Aw, I'm glad that you're enjoying your time here. Aw,
The shadows
I appreciate it.
defeated by persona users, which means it's all up to you guys.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
It's because I played this game before. Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
The holdup was on purpose, I'm sure, so that they can keep an eye on me, figure out if I can help them. Can we also talk about how the group of people that you're fighting evil with in each of these games is always the Fool Arcana? Just saying. My innocent guy. Yes, actually. So, yeah, when we make personas, the higher the social link for that type of persona, the more good stats we'll get, and it's all good stuff. I am still tired from my hospital stay. It's fine. It's fine. Except for the creepy fucking child stalking us. Hi! Also, hey, it's 420. It feels like it's 420 when you look at this, doesn't it? Who are you? Oh, I know we met before, I just don't know who you are. Well, I know who he is, but we don't know who he is.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Because you're fools to stick together and accept all of our buddies and adapt to each other. Yeah, it's just, you know, we're just a bunch of fools. Well, considering the storyline. Okay. You're very welcome, Yukari. Akihiko-senpai's injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru-senpai. Is Senpai okay? Yeah, Akihiko-senpai was attacked by a shadow on the day that you collapsed too. He said that he injured his ribs a little. Yeah, Akihiko's not going to be available to fight with us for a while. Sadly enough. Oh no, it was talking about the hospital stay in the game. I have not been in the hospital, thank God. Hospital's not a place you want to be right now. I am very healthy right now. Luckily, I'm feeling good. I work an essential job, so it's a little stressful, a little scary, but I'm feeling very well so far, as are all my coworkers. So far, so good. But yeah, our healthcare system is a mess over here.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute?
Oh, thank you.
Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Okay.
Save the details for later. See you there.
Thank you for that drive-by. Mitsu left as soon as she was done. That was fast.
Probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, do I sense some hostility?
It seems that Junpei was listening too.
It's not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go.
Wild Duck Burger! Classic. Even Todai Strip Mall.
It's not that I don't like her or anything.
It's not that I don't like her or anything.
I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why does Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment.
I don't know about that. That's a little... It's a little much. You continue to gossip all the way back to the dorm. Dormitory, 4th floor.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Oh, I know what this is.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
Yeah, we know him. That's our class, Akihiko.
Here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently.
Oh, yeah.
I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
At least he's honest, you know. Props to Junpei. Honesty.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Not me. Maybe she did. Uh-huh.
That's good. You should, since you're a Persona user. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team.
Let's do our best.
Count on me.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Carlos!
That's all I'm gonna say.
Seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Sad. Gekukon High School front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about?
Well, look inside, you'll see.
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
Yep.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
Nope.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
She's rubbing in his face. This is Tartarus. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
The immediate sign that he should not be chosen as leader.
You're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's true, but there's another reason. You two, Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
Kind of. Yeah, I have terrible allergies to pollen and all kinds of stuff.
Let's head inside.
Yeah, sure.
That's the spirit.
A strange door sitting in the corner of the lobby. The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fits into the door's keyhole as if it were being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you.
I love autumn. Autumn is my favorite season.
The time has come for you to wield your power.
Winter is terrible here in New York because we get ridiculous amounts of snow.
Tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
The answers are not good.
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my
Your
power.
is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
Truth.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Ah, but before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room?
Yeah, speaking of the resident.
When you think of this person, what do you see?
So here's where this comes in. So, the original attendant of the Velvet Room is a woman named Elizabeth, I believe. But one of the things that they changed in Persona 3 Portable is that they give you the option to pick a male version named Theodore, if I remember correctly. And that's because they're not really like a romance option, but they're a social link and you can like take them out into the world on dates because they don't understand the real world and blah blah. The last time we played through this, we used Theodore. So I think I might want to do Elizabeth this time just because we haven't done Elizabeth on stream. But the last time we played through this, we did Theodore, so I think we're going to go with Elizabeth.
Then let's bring her out for a proper introduction.
My name is Elizabeth. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Elizabeth. I prefer Theodore, honestly, but...
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Really, a zombie?
What you picked to dwell on? Oh, I get it. You're trying to yank my chain here.
I'm not yanking anything of yours, Junpei.
Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
They don't seem to see the door.
Yeah, whatever. Come on, let's go.
The Velvet Room is for VIPs only. VIP meaning us. Yes, so we can go into the Velvet Room here. We can go to the clock to pay for healing or save. Are we actually delving in here? Yeah, I think we just get the first floor. Theodore is super kind. He's super nice. Okay. So I'm going to save here. And I think I'm probably going to end stream for the night because I have been streaming for a while now and I'm starting to feel very tired. I'm starting to develop a headache too, which always happens to me. But we've saved our game here, and next time we stream this game, we'll be able to jump straight into Tartarus, which I think will be kind of a cool thing. So, I'm going to leave it off here, and I'm going to go and maybe try and get some sleep or something. I don't know, crazy idea. But, you guys know, Thursdays and Fridays are normally my off days. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in, Shinoko. I really appreciate it. Thursday and Fridays are normally my off days from streaming. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we will be here because that is the 4-year stream anniversary for our stream. We're going to be streaming some horror games. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. So I hope you'll be able to join us then. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a lovely evening.